look here at Justin Strnad, the Broncos, 5th-round selection out of Wake Forest. They have some hitters on defense. But on this play here, Louisville's going to come out in the pistol formation by a 2-by-1 here. And what they're going to do, their offensive line, they're all going to be down blocking. So Justin Strnad, he's just reading his key. His key is an inside backer. Read the guard, right? So you have the heavy favor to the defensive right side. This guy right here, the wing H-back option, is going to be leading up. The running back's going to be coming this way as well. Louisville's quarterback is going to turn this way, reverse pivot, keep it, and he's going to have a massive gain here. So Justin Strnad does his job reading his key here because they show run. That's just a smart play design. That's a smart keep there by Louisville's quarterback. And this was a game where it was a shootout. I mean, I believe Louisville won this game 62 to 59. But watch right here. You're going to see the down blocks all down by the offensive line. You're going to see exactly why he reads that it's a run play. He gives the run indication. They're stepping outside. They run it as a stretch play, but he keeps it. So quarterback, that's just a smart keep, smart play design by the offense coordinator for Louisville. One of the things I saw from Strnad in this game against Louisville is he's consistently filling his gap, right? He's doing his job, and really I think Louisville, they fly around offensively. So you have to be disciplined on the interior, especially as an inside backer, making sure that you're keying your guard pull, filling your gap. He does that. He steps down here, and Louisville gets stuffed a little bit behind the line of scrimmage by Wake Forest defense here. Now, as you can see, the shift. Okay, so now they're in two-back pistol once again, and there's just going to be flow to the right side here from the defensive perspective. Justin Strnad, his responsibility, if the play is going to go this way, I'm going to draw the little arrow here. Excuse my MacBook drawing. But what he's going to be doing, he's always going to be filling backside. This number 45, he's going to fill here. Justin Strnad always has to fill for the cutback lane here as an inside backer. If he over pursues, he could cut back and cut it upfield. So Justin Strnad really does his job on this play. Strnad on this play is going to drop back into middle hook coverage. He's going to identify crossing patterns. He's going to figure out which is the nearest threat coming across his zone threshold. Quarterback's just going to play out right back around his left side. And you're going to see Justin Strnad take a pretty good angle here. He picks up the crossing pattern underneath here. And I'll show you here from the end zone angle. Okay, so there's Justin Strnad right here, right in the middle of things, number 23. And he's just a guy that just flies around all game long. Wake Forest has dudes that just fly around the football field. I like it. So now he's going to read. It's a pass. He's going to drop back to that middle hook. Now his eyes are looking towards his own area, right? He's not going to open up and look to the right side because they already have another inside backer over there. He's going to open up and look to his left side for anything coming across the field. He sees that. Now he sees that this wide receiver right here is his nearest threat. So you know what he's going to do? He's going to attack downhill 45 degrees, fit in on the hip of this receiver, and he's going to be in coverage there. Now the quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to come up and hopefully assist in the run game. More run fits, more run fills here by Justin Strnad against Louisville. Now they've got a three-back pistol. They got 1, 2, 3 guys here, and then they're just open here with this wide receiver and this wide receiver. So they're going to be playing a little bit of a cover one here with a safety playing over the middle of the field. Now watch what happens here. Justin Strnad is going to climb underneath the offensive lineman, shed the block, and make the play here in a group effort swarming by that Deacon football defense. Look, I love watching Wake Forest. You know, they gave up a lot of points in this game, but man, they were just flying around the entire time. So right here, he's going to scrape underneath the block, and now he's in position to meet the running back head on. He's going to make contact with him. He's going to wrap up, and everybody else is going to rally and clean up. That's great group tackle in there by Wake Forest. On this play, we see Justin Strnad get bit by a little bit of paralysis by analysis here. He waits. He sees the guard coming backside on this counter play here, and he gets sealed inside for a big gain here by this running back. And so I'll show you here from the end zone angle. For inside backer play, for defensive line play, the end zone angle is always the best angle in comparison to the wide sideline view here. So what you're going to see here, right here, he kind of bites inside here. You see this backside counter. This running back's going to take an outside step here, and then they're just crashing down the line of scrimmage, the offensive line. And then he's going to come in here and seal Justin Strnad off on the backside, right? So now he has no ability to make that play because he gets his shoulder sealed inside. That's a good block there by Louisville. He just got to attack downhill a little quicker, maybe see it. I mentioned that Wake Forest, their defense has a bunch of hitters on them, and these guys are physical as hell. I imagine you interview any team, they're going to say, man, you know, I'm physically beat up. Justin Strnad is going to come in here and wrap up and clock the quarterback after number 45 wraps him up here. He's going to drop back into pass, and he's just reading the zone here. Quarterback's going to keep it, extend upfield. 45 is going to wrap up and watch Justin Strnad. Boom! That's a freight train. I'm going to start calling him the Terminator. That's going to be his nickname, Justin the Terminator Strnad. This play, we'll see Strnad read downhill, wrap up the running back here to help make the stop, probably at about the 10-yard line here overall for Wake Forest. Show you guys here from the other angle what happens. He's taking his read step. You got down blocks all across the board here, and he's just going to wrap up and fill and drive his feet. Everybody's going to group tackle. Strnad is going to drop back here against the pass. You see that jet motion, creating that window dressing here. You're going to have your cornerback bailing. You're going to have him playing up, and you got your 3 inside backers covering as well. What you're going to see here is a quick sit route here by the outside wide receiver. The cornerback's going to break on it. He's going to turn outside. Cornerback doesn't take a great angle, but Justin Strnad luckily does. He takes an angle to where he's going to impede the progress, and he just forces him out of bounds with some force. I mean, just look at that. Like, shoves him, like, get out of the way. I want you guys to watch this from the other angle. It's just a quick pass here. And number 3, the quarterback for Louisville, he went out due to an injury here, and it was pretty bad, a bad look in there. Quick pass there. Usually you see in an instance where you sit like this on a hook or a curl, you're going to catch it, you're going to turn the opposite way. The DB takes an angle too far inside. Wide receiver's going to spin out. Here comes Justin Strnad, and bam! Look at that. I mean, he just shoved him with some force. This is a phenomenal pursuit play here by Justin Strnad. You're going to see the whole entire offensive line. They're literally going to down block to try to seal the edge, to get everybody to get the running back on the outside here. And Justin Strnad just tracks this down. Great angle here, taking an inside track, creating that separation, wrapping up the running back and bringing him down. That is a phenomenal effort play. Ed Donatel mentioned he's an explosive player, coverage ability, but just look at that pursuit. He's tracking him hip to hip. He cuts up inside, gets skinny, wraps up the running back, and he's going to make the stop here overall for Wake Forest. That's a phenomenal football play. I'm very excited about what Justin Strnad could do for this Denver Broncos defense. I'm eager to see how Ed Donatel uses him, but he mentioned he's going to be super explosive, and you can see he's got that blue chip, just alpha personality. He flies around the football field. He's very incredibly fast, deceptively. There's going to be a bubble screen here by the number 3 wide receiver. They're going to throw it to him, and Justin Strnad is going to take an inside track from all the way back inside on the offensive left hash. He's going to track the play down all the way on the other side of the field here, and he's going to clean up this receiver here, just absolutely blast him here, and I'll show you here from the other angle. You know, I like the guy that's going to fly around and pursue. I think he's going to be a very, very valuable special teams player first. I think he's going to work his way into the defensive lineup, but here he comes. Smack! Right there. It's over.